Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna make this simple, easy Mexican recipe called papas con chorizo, which is just potatoes with this sausage, Mexican sausage. It has spices and beef. So the first thing that we need is some potatoes. You chop them up into pieces, 3 or 4, depends on the quantity of people that you're gonna cook for. So you chop them up into cubes, and you put some oil in a skillet. Make sure that oil is really hot. You can see it's hot, and you put them in the potatoes. We're gonna let those potatoes cook. We're gonna distribute the potatoes evenly. We're just gonna distribute the potatoes evenly. You don't want to move these around so much because then they're gonna get mushy. So you want the oil to cook them. And we're gonna give it a couple of minutes on one side, and then we're gonna move it. We're gonna stir the potatoes. So you can see the potatoes are cooking, and we're gonna add a little bit of salt to it. Not too much. You don't want your potatoes to come out too salty, and also the chorizo has salt in it, so you want to make sure you don't want to add too much salt. We're just gonna stir it. And let those potatoes cook. This is a very simple recipe, which is very common in Mexican households, and it's really simple to prepare, fast. I think you probably take like 20 minutes to do everything, and it's just really good. A lot of people eat these with tortas, and of course the classic tortilla, corn tortillas or flour tortillas. That's what you will mostly find. And I'll tell you another thing, you also find these meals that get eaten in Mexican households with a jalapeno pepper on the side. That's very common. Mostly it's just with tortillas, that being flour or corn tortillas. So we're gonna let that cook for a little bit. We're gonna come back to it. Well, once our potatoes are cooking, we're gonna cut these into pieces. You're just gonna take your hand with it and just cut it into pieces. You can find chorizo that's made out of ground beef or pork, also turkey, and there's also fake chorizo. But this is pork, if I'm not mistaken. You can also make this at home. But the most simplest thing for me is you just go to the Mexican section of your local grocery stores or supermarket, and you'll find this chorizo. Okay, so our potatoes are coming along nice now, and once you taste it, you get one of those and you taste it and it's halfway done, more than halfway done. That means the next step is that you're gonna take is you're gonna lower the heat on your burner, and we're gonna take that cooking oil out, not all of it, maybe leave three spoonfuls of oil on there, because we still need to cook our chorizo, but we don't want it to come out too oily. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna take that cooking oil out. Okay, so now you can see that most of the oil is out of the cooking pan. You just want to leave a little bit on there. So we're gonna lower our heat. I got my temperature lowered to medium, low medium. And we're gonna take our chorizo and we're gonna put it on there. You can see, you can hear that it's cooking. We're gonna give it a stir. Now you want to raise it to medium, And you want to stir the chorizo so it'll get in there, so the potatoes will absorb the flavor. And we're gonna put our lid on there, and we're gonna let those potatoes cook with the chorizo. Okay, so I've taken the lid off, and the potatoes are done now. And you can see that the color of the potatoes and the chorizo, they're mixed together. This chorizo didn't come out that well with the coloring, but it still has that delicious flavor. And this is a very simple recipe that you can make if you don't have anything else to cook, or you want to get your hands into making something simple Mexican dish. You can start off with this. And I hope you guys like the video, and please leave a like, please leave a comment. And these potatoes are already cooked, ready to serve. And that's the final results. Please leave a like, please leave a comment if you like the video.